Till now, if you have watched the video sequentially, we have moved from an object moving on a line. Then we started talking about object moving on a plane. So basically, it would be something like this. So this is a plane, for example. Then we saw an object moving here and there, and we just started discussing about it. But as a specific case, what did we see? We saw, yes, this projectile motion. In this case, the object was getting accelerated only in one direction, and other direction, the velocity was constant. Now, we are going for the next obvious thing, the next complex thing, that is an object moving in a circular path. So when I combine all of this, we'll be able to talk about motions which are anything like this. We can discuss that this particular diagram is a combination of a circular motion over here, a circular motion over here, a circular motion over here, a bit of circular motion over here, and the object can continue, as a linear path. So it would be a combination of all of this. So this is some parabola is a part of circular motion. This is also a parabola, honestly. So what we are heading towards is such motions. So we are building it up. So the gradual build up, the next version of complexity is your circular motion. So straight line motion, two-dimensional motion. Specifically we went with parabolic motion, wherein one was constant and other space was getting accelerated. Now we are looking at a scenario wherein things are getting accelerated every point of time. So when you combine all of this, we'll be able to define different structures, different movements, different architect. So basically everything is made up of lines, and pretty much, everything is made up of lines. Even two dimension is made up of n number of lines, L into B basically. Okay, so we are heading towards that. And now let's see what and all we'll be talking about. So we'll, in specific, again guys, there are more complex circular motion than what we are studying. Now we are studying something called as uniform circular motion. So a quick question to you guys. Is it an accelerated motion? We have the word uniform circular motion. So my question to you guys is, when I have the word uniform, right? This is circular motion. Since we have the word uniform, is it still? So question is it an accelerated motion? That's the question. Answer is yes. My next question is, but why? Why do you think that circular motion, uniform circular motion, is an accelerated motion? Think. Okay, your clue is vectors. Vectors have what? Magnitude and something called as direction. What does magnitude mean? It's the length and the strength and so on and so forth. What does direction means? Direction means direction. So when we talk about a circular motion, okay. So when we talk about a circular motion, let me actually start it again. This is your circular motion. And in specific, this is a uniform circular motion. But why is it a accelerated motion? That was the question. Because when an object is moving with, even though it's moving with constant speed, so here we're moving with constant speed. That's why the word uniform. That's why we have the word uniform. But what is changing? Direction is changing. So this is constant while this is changing. So it moves from, it being this to say this. And over here it's this. Okay. So if you guys remember any point of time, if I want to know the velocity, all I have to do is draw a tangent. And the direction of the arrow will be in the direction of the rotation. Okay. So this is the funda. Okay. So this is under uniform circular motion. Even though it's uniform has to do with the speed. Since it's a circular aspect, it is accelerated because the direction is changing every moment of time. So uniform circular motion can be imagined as a ball with a string, right, moving at a steady speed. The ball isn't going any faster, but it's constantly being pulled towards your hand. This statement you will understand in time. That pull is the acceleration, and it's what keeps the motion circular instead of straight. So all of this part you will understand. But yeah, this is an important part to understand actually. I think next chapter you will understand. Terms that we'll understand over here is, and we'll be using this throughout. Okay guys, so any kind of motion, all this is fundamental to the future topics. So this will be a bread and butter for all the topics that you will see in the future. So we have something called as angular velocity, time period, frequency, angular acceleration, centripetal acceleration, direction of acceleration. These are the topics that we'll be covering.